Howdy, we are Team Cool Whip, which is composed of
Adrian Morales,
Ciao,
and Nino Moroki, and this is our local and metropolitan area networking, also known as ENTC 315 final, end of the semester, wireless networks, laboratory project video presentation. In Lab 1, the general purpose of Labs 1.1 through 1.3 was preparing all the equipment for the labs that followed. Lab 2 required our team to do the initial setup of the Aruba controller. Labs 2.1 through 2.7 contain many steps that were necessary in order to accomplish this task, such as reviewing our IP configurations, reviewing our laptop's IP address, and removing control plane security. Many steps that were necessary to implement Lab 3 fulfilled the primary purposes of 1. Configuring the employee SSID using the WLAN wizard, and 2. Verifying the configuration made by the wizard via the GUI. In Lab 4, our team had the responsibility of provisioning our access point. We needed to provision the AP to support the employee WLAN, configure it via the GUI, and then also configure it via the wizard. Lab 5 consisted of 9 different parts, each with many different steps, and all contributing to the main purpose of configuring the security of our wireless network, which was named CoolWhip 1.
Alright, so in Lab 2.2, this snapshot is showing that the IP addresses was 10.1.20.158, and our default gateway was 10.1.20.1. This was because the IP address that we were supposed to have needed to be 10.1.x0.1, with the x being replaced by our table number, which is 2. This image from Lab 2.3, the purpose of 2.3 was reviewing our IP configuration. Needless to say, IP addresses and subnet masks are what is present here. Also in 2.3, this image shows what happens when you ping a specific IP address. The one shown here was 10.1.20.1. One of the commands that our team had to use in Lab 2.3 was show switch software in order to see the controller's OS version and build, among other characteristics. When our team used the command show VLAN in 2.3, a screen like this one appeared. The purpose of Lab 2.5 was verifying the licenses. The snapshot shows that there were 20 total access point licenses. There were 0 that had been used, and that the license limit was 256, in addition to more facts about the licenses. Next, we move on to Lab 3. Here, we're simply being shown the fact that the name of our virtual access point was CoolWhip. This is apart from Lab 3.2. This additional snapshot shows that our SSID was CoolWhip. The snapshot obviously shows profile details about CoolWhip.
Then we move on to Lab 4. The purpose of 4.1 was to provision the access point via the graphical user interface. The image shows the provisioning information that was provided to our group in this lab. The simple purpose of 4.2 was making sure that our group had succeeded in creating a wireless signal. Here we can see some of the results we received. Lab 4.3 is very similar to 4.1, except the wizard had to be used rather than the graphical user interface. The basic purpose of 4.4 was to exercise CLI commands. This is a snapshot of the results from the show AP active command. Here are the results of a show AP database command. And here are the results from a show AP BSS table command. Finally, these are the results of a show datapath tunnel command.
We would like to thank you for watching Team Cool Whips, which is composed of Adrian Morales, Chao Win, and Nino Moroki, local and metropolitan area networking, also known as ENTC 315 final, end of the semester, wireless networks laboratory project video presentation. We hope you enjoyed the video.